In a small, scenic town nestled between the hills and backwaters of Kerala, lived Sina, a young woman with a passion for basketball. She was tall, athletic, and known across the town for her fiery spirit and unstoppable jump shot. The local court was her sanctuary, and each evening, she practiced under the golden hues of the setting sun, the sound of the ball bouncing on the asphalt echoing through the sleepy town. Sina had always been different from other girls in the town. While her friends dreamt of moving to the big city or getting married, Sina's dream was to play professional basketball. Her late father had been a coach and had instilled in her a love for the game. After his passing, the court became a place where she felt closest to him. Binu, on the other hand, was a quiet, artistic soul. He had just returned from college in Kochi, where he studied graphic design. His passion lay in capturing the beauty of life through his drawings, sketches, and digital designs. Unlike Sina, Binu wasn't into sports, but he admired the determination of athletes. He had seen Sina on the court before but had never spoken to her. He often passed by the court on his way to the nearby tea shop, where he sketched local scenes. One balmy evening, fate brought them together. As Sina practiced, a sudden downpour drenched the town. Most people hurried indoors, but Sina, undeterred, kept playing. The rain made the court slippery, and as she went for a layup, she slipped and fell hard, twisting her ankle. Binu, who had taken shelter in the tea shop, saw the incident from the window and instinctively ran over to help. "Are you okay?" he asked, kneeling beside her. Sina, grimacing from the pain, nodded but struggled to get up. Binu extended his hand, and despite her pride, Sina took it. With his help, she limped to the edge of the court and sat on a bench. Binu ran back to the tea shop to get some ice for her ankle. Over the next few weeks, Binu and Sina began to cross paths more often. He would stop by the court after his work, bringing a bottle of water or a snack, and they would talk about their lives. Sina shared her dreams of making it to the state basketball team, while Binu spoke of his ambitions as a designer. Their conversations grew longer, their laughter more frequent, and soon they found themselves looking forward to these moments. One evening, as they watched the sunset together after Sina's practice, Binu shyly handed her a sketch. It was a portrait of her mid-jump, the ball just leaving her fingertips, surrounded by a radiant glow that captured her spirit perfectly. "Wow, Binu! This is amazing," Sina said, touched by his talent and the way he saw her. Binu blushed, looking down. "You inspire me, Sina. The way you chase your dreams, the way you never give up, it's beautiful." Sina felt her heart skip a beat. No one had ever spoken to her like that. She had always been the strong one, the fierce one, but Binu made her feel seen in a way that went beyond her basketball skills. As time passed, their bond deepened. Sina's injury healed, and Binu often cheered her on during her matches. His support became her strength, while Sina's determination inspired Binu to pursue his design career more boldly. They complemented each other. Sina's fire and Binu's calm made them an unstoppable team. One evening, under the stars, after Sina had led her team to victory in a local tournament, Binu confessed his feelings. "I don't know when it happened, Sina, but I've fallen for you," he said, his voice soft but sincere. Sina, her heart swelling with emotion, smiled. "I think I've been waiting to hear that, Binu." They stood on the court, the place that had brought them together, and as the cool night breeze rustled the palm trees around them, they shared their first kiss, knowing that whatever the future held, they would face it together. In the small town of Kerala, Sina and Binu's love blossomed, a love built on mutual respect, shared dreams, and the understanding that true love isn't about changing for someone but growing alongside them. His father's small business, a modest tailoring shop, had been hit hard by economic downturns. Competition had grown fierce, and people in the village began to take their business to larger towns nearby. Debt piled up, and with no other means of income, Binu's family began to face the inevitable, the loss of everything they had. One afternoon, after practice, Sina found Binu sitting by the riverbank, staring blankly at the water. His usual smile was gone, replaced by a heaviness she had never seen before. "What's wrong, Binu?" Sina asked, sitting down beside him. Binu sighed, not looking at her. "We have to leave, Sina. My family, we're losing everything. The bank is taking our home, and we have no choice but to move to the city, stay with my uncle. There's nothing left for us here." Sina's heart sank. "Leave? But where? When?" "In a week," Binu said, his voice breaking. "There's no way out of this." Sina felt a sharp pain in her chest. "But Binu, what about us? You can't just leave. We can figure something out, right?" He turned to her, his eyes filled with sorrow. "I wish we could, Sina. But I can't ask you to wait for me when I don't even know what the future holds. I don't know when we'll come back, if we'll come back. Everything is so uncertain." Tears welled up in Sina's eyes, but she fought them back. She had always been the strong one, but this time, she didn't know what to do. Binu reached for her hand, and they sat in silence, the weight of their situation pressing down on them like the gathering clouds above. The days passed quickly, and Binu's departure loomed closer. Sina tried to distract herself with basketball, but every time she stepped onto the court, all she could think of was the days passed quickly. Thank you for watching this video. Kindly like, share and subscribe this